about it. Kevin Durant was on Twitter going back and forth with some fans. And he's, you know how Kevin Durant is on Twitter, but he's asking the question, why shouldn't he be included in the GOAT conversation? And he's just shooting down everybody's different opinions on why he shouldn't be, and pretty much just saying they don't know nothing about basketball, and saying that he has more basketball knowledge and people that know basketball know. So, Roman, what do you think about that? Is KD earned his way into the GOAT conversation, or why should he be in the GOAT conversation? But he's literally talking to us when he says our opinion doesn't matter. So I don't even
I
know.
mean, I think he was talking to somebody. Yeah, it might have been Twitter, might have been an interview. I forgot where he said this, but yeah, said he's like, why am I not in the GOAT conversation? And we even seen Draymond Green even explain why he's not in the GOAT conversation, talking about basically you gotta do what Steph did. I'm like, hold on, homie, you're the one that called him to come to your team, and now you're not giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No. Short answer, no. He should not be in the GOAT conversation. He only got one MVP. I mean, 2 rings is cool. He's one of the best scorers ever. Um, he's not known as a defender. Yeah, I mean, he's a scorer. He's a scorer. I feel like I don't know. He's closer to Carmelo Anthony than Michael Jordan, in my opinion.
That's a great comp.
I think that Carmelo's ceiling would have been like Kevin Durant status. Go get you a couple rings, you still getting buckets, but like he don't play a lick of defense either. Um, and Kevin Durant's legacy is, I won't say nothing, but it's definitely small, significantly smaller without Steph Curry. Like those rings are carrying his what he has right now. He tried the Brooklyn thing, it didn't work out. You got to commend him for it because he tried to go do it, quote unquote, on his own. Can't say on his own because then he still had Kyrie and James Harden. So
Literally, he had.
people giving him credit for trying to go do that on his own, but it wasn't on his own. He went to go build a super team.
And they
Um,
won nothing.
and they won absolutely nothing. James Harden said, "I'm out." The usual. Uh, Kyrie Irving said, "I'm out."
And for me, that's one of the most defining series of his entire career is that Brooklyn series against Boston when they got swept. And it was just like
yeah,
it was him and Kyrie, and it was all like, okay, like let's do it. Like them versus Boston, and they got swept. And he looked human out there.
yeah.
It was kind of just I was in awe almost because I was like, okay, at least they're gonna make it a good series. Boston just easily handled them, got them up out of there. I mean, en route to the finals, but at the same time,
Yeah.
that Brooklyn team with those two dudes, like they should have been a lot better than that. And so I think that really hurt his legacy when it was all like, okay, James is out, us two are here, let's do it, and it still fell flat on his face.
And I also think you talk about him looking human. I also think he looked human versus Denver this last year.
Mm-hmm.
He looked human then, he looked human versus the Clippers too. The only reason why they beat the Clippers is because there was no Paul George and Kawhi. So I mean you need stars to beat other stars and it was tough, but he looked gas out there. Now he got Bradley Beal. He has an okay squad now. We'll see what happens, but no, the short answer, no, he does not deserve to be in the GOAT conversation. I mean, like I said, he's closer to Melo than Jordan. Um,
He'll be remembered as one of the greatest scorers of all time, but that's it.
yeah, that's it.
That's it. I mean, he's a what's it called a hitman for hire.
And he's known for right,
He's
and
a
he's just
hitman for
known,
hire
and he's
wherever.
known for going to Golden State.
Yeah,
Like,
he's known for going to everywhere at this point. That's what I'm saying. He's a hitman for hire. He's just gonna get on your team, get buckets, and that's all you can expect.
the
Probably not gonna win, but he'll get buckets.
the weakest move ever of a superstar. That was worse than LeBron going to Miami.
Oh, 1,000%. They were up 3-1 on them boys.
I
The
would
Warriors came back, went on to the championship, lost, and then went and picked him up.
I would have ran it back one more year. He should have just signed like a 1 year deal. Be like,
With
let's run
the
it back
with
one more.
Thunder.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, bro, just run it back.
Then he didn't even tell Russ, bro.
That
That's
was that
sorry,
wasn't
bro.
his bro like that. I think that's just what that showed.
No, it was, but at the same time, if we're keeping it basketball, I feel like in his business, if we played what the first eight, how long they been
Yeah,
together?
eight,
Eight
9 years,
years,
like 8 years. Yeah,
and we're known as like the. Come on, we're 1-2. Like
you ain't even gonna let it.
you
You
ain't even
gonna
gonna
let
let it.
me
You're
know.
not gonna let me know. I'm gonna find out on ESPN. That's cold.
That is cold for sure.
That's cold. Katie.
Oh, I mean, who could be the goat though? Like what current player could be in that conversation?
Mm. One player I could see definitely being in that conversation. Outside of Luka Doncic, which I think is
Yeah,
everyone's first answer. That's an
yeah.
easy one.
Outside of
I'm
him,
gonna say Victor Wembanyama. I feel like if he stays healthy, And just as like his usage rate and his minutes go up and like his teammate gets better, he just gets better. He's 19. Like we're seeing some of the fakest stuff we've seen out there. Like he every night he's doing something. Everyone's like, okay, we've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Like it's very sample size right now. He's still getting his like the flashes in the pan of like 30 here, like the triple double like last week.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we could really be witnessing like the him fulfilling what everyone like those expectations of being the GOAT. Um, it's out there though, but we'll see. He's gonna have to do a lot. He's in the right organization to do it. I'll say that. So if
Yeah.
anyone's gonna support him, it's gonna be them and keep him in line. And so and that's also just the trending thing right now. Is the overseas dudes are they're on the come up. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Wemby,
We'll see if Pop lives to see it. I mean, God damn this. We'll see. My bad.
Not
Shout
if
out Pop,
he
man.
lived
Shout out Pop, man.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
bro. Nah, he's coaching, so he in the grade, bro. Like he might. He's gonna see something.
He snatched the mic. We're not booing him. Stop.
Yeah.
We're not booing Kawhi.
I don't know if he even finishes that contract out, bro. Not because he might die, but I'm saying because like the game is evolving.
Popovich
It's like
finna
it's not
die.
old. It's not. It's because like the game is trending. You know, like that type of coach. I feel like he might not even, you know, go throughout his contract. I feel like he might get dropped or he might retire or something. But no, Wemby's that's a good choice. I had to pick somebody who could join the GOAT conversation.
There's not that many dudes you can really just say.
Edwards, man.
Whoa, I like that a lot.
Anthony Edwards. You seen what this man's doing?
No, I do.
He's just trying shit.
He literally.
He's just like shake and bake. Let me throw it off the glass and see what happens. He's just he's just between the legs, turn around jumpers. Like he's just trying stuff on the court. Like I don't like. There's some things that I think one thing he needs to improve on probably is just like his playmaking, like getting others involved. I think his team is good enough for him to maybe get those assist numbers a little higher, especially because he's so ball dominant. I think he's a solid defender.
He's
But
a great defender.
yeah,
Tries.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, right. So
he
it just needs to be like that all the time.
Yeah.
But I think Ed Edwards has that potential to. We're talking about being in the conversation, not necessarily being the GOAT, but I mean, he got. We see a little bit of Michael Jordan in that guy, like no funny business. Like he actually gets down, you know. So
I was watching them play. Who was it? The Grizzlies the other night.
yeah,
He had like 2 points in the first half, and then in the second half he scored like 27, 28. And it just like every time he got the ball, he was downhill. It was just like I'm attacking, like I'm better than you almost. And I was like, man, that's crazy. Just that mentality, the fact that he has the killer mentality.
Yeah,
he has the mentality to like work hard and get better. Like so, I think the playmaking and all that is just going to come with time and stuff like that.
he sold Cat though.
Why?
Because Cat scored 60 and Anthony Edwards had like 5 or something like that.
Damn.
Sold him and they lost to
crazy. I know they lost that game. That's crazy.
Terry Rozier's last game. You know what I'm saying?
He had to win him a game. What? Cat made 10 threes?
Yeah, he was cooking.
I'll ask you a question about him. Is where does he rank currently in the NBA in terms of big men? But no, everyone always wants to say is he top 5? Is Karl Anthony Towns a top 5 big man?
No.
We got over him. I'll get centers and power forwards.
Because this is no order. Joker, Embiid, Bam, Anthony Davis. This year, Julius Randle. Gotta respect him. I gotta respect him this year. Julius Randle's been better than Karl Anthony Towns. I might take Wemby over him.
Okay.
I'm taking Chet over him.
They didn't score 62.
I'm taking Lauri Markkanen over him. I'm taking Jared Allen over him.
Okay,
that's already 10. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's already 10.
You're reaching now.
Am I? I don't think that's a reach.
Yes, you're reaching.
I don't think that's a reach.
Yeah. The fact that you're taking Jared Allen over Cat, that's a reach.
taking Jared Allen over Cat. Bro, forget the scoring. He does. What else does he do?
Okay, the fact that you didn't say Rudy Gobert at all.
I was getting there. I was getting there. Rudy Gobert. Yes, I'm taking Rudy Gobert. I'm taking him.
You are reaching.
I was about to reach. I was about to say Derek Lively.
Oh my God, you're stretching.
Is that a reach?
That's a stretch.
Derek Lively's been hooping. Am I hating?
You're hating now.
Am I? Sabonis.
You just don't rock with Cat.
If we got him instead of DeAndre Ayton in that Dame trade, I would have been way more excited about that. And DA's been ass.
I was about to say, you're saying they're on the same level?
No. I would have said that in the beginning of the season, though.
Oh my God.
I would have said that.
That's crazy.
I would have said that in the beginning of the season.
DeAndre Ayton is weak. We knew that.
No, I know. No, I didn't think he was this weak though.
Oh, he's horrible.
Like I thought he'd be better than Nurkic at least, but I don't even this year. No,
he's terrible. He's not trying. That's why.
And you saw what he's talking about, his mentality, talking about I'm a max player. I'm always be a max player. He scored 5 points on 28%. How do you shoot 28% as a center? You only shooting layups. What are you doing? You're only shooting layups. I can't even say he does dunks because he don't do dominating. Get that tattoo removed, bro. You suck. You're
literally trash.
You're trash. You're garbage. God. Hey, it makes me so mad watching him play basketball. That's why Gordon Hayward's available for trade. I would dump DeAndre Ayton just to take Gordon Hayward. I'd do that trade immediately. Daniel Gafford? I'd take Daniel Gafford over DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, me too. I'll take Daniel Gafford over DeAndre Ayton.
I'll tell you, like, he's a bottom 5 center. Like, who is the worst centers in the league? Like, who's the worst starting centers in the league? If you can even think about it. Like, DeAndre Ayton might be the worst starting center in the league.
He got to be up there.
I might take Kayvon Looney over DeAndre Ayton. Just because the
motor, knowing his role, I'm just going to rebound, kick it out.
Kessler Walker doesn't even start. I might take Kessler Walker over DeAndre Ayton.
No, I would too. DeAndre Ayton has no motor.
I'm taking Lively over him.
See, I can agree with all these because DeAndre Ayton is trash. Cat though,
Jonas Valanciunas. I'm taking Jonas Valanciunas. I would take injured Steven Adams over DeAndre Ayton at this point.
Are you taking Valanciunas or Cat?
I'll take Cat. But it's not that far though. I don't really.
Oh my God.
Cat don't. Bro, like he could be way more dominant than he is.
I agree.
Like he pisses me off sometimes. Like,
his mentality and motor it's questionable, but when he does show up, sometimes it's like you have the talent to be.
It's weird because he almost has the same mentality. Like not as bad. It's DeAndre Ayton-ish, but he's just better.
He's better.
Like he knows he's good though. So like I don't know. Like he's better than him, but like the mindset is not that far apart from each other.
Or I heard Jimmy Butler was saying how he's like the most talented player, like one of the most, like went back when Jimmy Butler was on Minnesota. Yeah. He was like saying that Cat was one of the most talented players like in the league.
There was GMs a long time ago. They said they'd start their team with Karl Anthony Towns.
That's best shooting big man ever. The best shooting big man ever.
What?
And you're taking
is Dirk a big man? Is he not a big man?
No, he's a big man.
You're saying he's a better shooter than Dirk?
I'm just saying his title that he gave himself.
I don't know. You made it sound like
he might be
saying that.
He made 10 threes. How many times has he made 10 threes? How many? He's a shooter.
He's not a better shooter.
He won the 3-point contest.
He's not a better shooter than Matt Bonner.
Okay, Matt Bonner was weird. Matt Bonner
Red Rocket, man. Hey, Red Mamba.
He didn't play that. He could have been a shooting guard.
He's not better. Hey, that's
he's
a throwback.
Fake in 2K.
Shout out Matt Bonner.
He was the fakest 2K player.
No, he was nice.
He was like a 60-something, bro.
No, but he can shoot. I mean,
him and Steve Novak.
Yeah.
Steve Novak too.
I'm like best shooting big bro, but yeah, nah. Hey, DeAndre is ass though. I'm disappointed. I don't. And now the Heat Twitter making fun of us because we're like, oh, we could have had Tyler Hero and maybe Jaime Jaquez. But instead, we got DeAndre Ayton as the centerpiece of that deal. Now, the best player in that deal was Malcolm Brogdon.
That's crazy. That's crazy when you look at it like that.
We traded Damian Lillard from Malcolm Brogdon.
Come on, DA.
Come on. Hey, be better.